Uh, Good afternoon, YouTube. It's me, all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I'm so sorry that I just forgot where time flies, and I was had some things I did today, and I just got home the morning good bit ago, and I realized I have a muscle talk today, and I really just forgot about it. So I saw the time. And I'm hoping my man Jared gets the email I sent him. We can come on here and talk about a certain subject and that is, what is your favorite body part on a female bodybuilder? I mean, and that's a subject that a lot of guys talk about. Some guys like biceps, some guys like glutes, some guys like abs. I like abs. Also, the back, the calves. There's just so many, features to a female bodybuilder. As you know, the work they put in to develop the bodies to a certain level is you know, it's very hard work. And you have to have a lot of dedication to what you do. Some women focus more on certain parts of their bodies because that's their best parts. Now, that's the same thing, like I said, I like abs. Abs is a great centerpiece of the female physique. It's kind of like you have everything at the top, and that makes the middle part of it just so special. And I remember there was some great female bodybuilders who have killer abs. Just like they look like they could do like washboard, just put them in a tub and in a a wash tub and do your laundry on. Like a good example was Bonnie Priest. If you remember Bonnie Priest back in the day, Bonnie Priest was a competitor, a good part of the '90s till 2000, and they said she had an eight pack, not a six pack, an eight pack, and she had a major set of abs. Another person I'm thinking of is Roxana Edwards. I follow Roxana on Instagram, and she has a great set of abs. She competed as a bodybuilder for a good while, but she has switched. She switched to physique later on in her career, and also she doesn't compete anymore. I know she does. She's a trainer. She might come back. You never know. A lot of these ladies set some time off to maybe collect some funds, or maybe just get away from the sport, and maybe just unwind. Um, Another one is Asha Hadley. Now, Ashley always had a great abs, even when she was in physique, and that's really her. I think her best overall body part is her abs. But like I said, there's so many great women who have great features to them, and it's just the work they put into it. Some really, like I said again, focus on that feature. Biceps. So I know a lot of guys. Like often when I do EFI, some interviews, I might request the ladies do a bicep shop every now and then, maybe not. They do it on their own, and that's the guys. Guys love that. They see that when a woman makes that flex and has that big peak, that really gets some guys turned on. And it's the same with like anybody, who are attractive to the physical features of somebody who works out, who keeps themselves in shape you know. And I used to have biceps when I was younger. Now it's flat stack on top of it. But like I said, this is a great debate. And if you like I said, if anybody's out here right now, name your favorite person, your favorite bodybuilder, your favorite, just maybe just your favorite body part. There's so many great things about it. And it takes a lot of work to get uh, these body parts together, get the physique to a way where the judges like them. Where how well they do on shows. And how well they place. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of sweat, tears, blood, a lot of you know dieting, sometimes missing. Um, you know, uh, just like everything life. You know. I know this is a subject that some guys like may talk about. You know, it's just something I just want to share with you. My idea was, who I think has some, great physiques, and great well built developments. I mean, the back is a great place to look at. I've seen so many women who have backs like, you know, had that tree look, like a Christmas tree look. If you ever watch a show or watch the videos when they do the pose down and they have to do like you have the mandatory poses. With bodybuilding, there's like seven, and with uh, physique, there's only five because physique doesn't want to be like you know, considered like female bodybuilding. So they drop out two considered the most muscular poses, and that's is a front lat and rear lat. That's supposed where they take and put their hips, their fists on the hips, and spread out their chest and their back. That's pretty much a pretty popular pose. And also, there's mentioned a pose called the crab pose, where it's a pose where it focuses on, really, you know, like mostly the upper body, like the traps, the shoulders, the chest, the biceps, triceps. It's like you squeeze it on in one spot and just see how well developed they are. You um, Often I hear some women said that it's just hard work. Just try to maintain these body parts. And I think the worst one often I hear is the legs. Leg day is killer. I follow some female bodybuilders on social media, and they often post videos when they do leg day, when you have to do squats or do the leg press, or any kind of thing where they have to. And I remember watching one video with I think it was Rachel Daniels, as you know, aka the real Miss Lois Lane, and she was doing, I think, a leg press. Was it, I think it was like either she was doing like kind of like, it was really the weights were more on her shoulders, but she was working her legs. And she had one of those, a mouthpiece. You play football, any kind of sport, you have a mouthpiece, your mouth to guard your teeth. And she's lifting, she's pressing, using her leg, using her leg. At one point, her mouthpiece just fell out her mouth. And that's kind of, it's not kind of funny, but it's just how much hard work these ladies are dedicated to do it. So anyway, I appreciate the one person that came by. I hope my man Jared comes by. We'll talk about it. But now I'm not saying too long. Like I said, I was trying to think of a subject. It's just so me. It's so much to talk about in sport, and it's hard to get everything together. Sometimes I'm busy doing other stuff. Got working on videos. Right now I'm reaching out to a couple of ladies about doing interviews. I'm hoping to get some uh, return from them. You know, I try to think of one lady who was just her, um, just some massive arms, and I'm really thinking of Tina Lockwood. Now, you know, if anybody remember Tina Lockwood, she was just one of the, she was massive. I think she was about 5'6", 5'7", big quads, and arms and everything. She was just huge. And I mentioned how she had so much potential, but because of whatever reason, she decided to walk away from the sport. And I can't fault her for that. That's her choice. She wanted to do that, but there was so much opportunity she could have. Now, one person, and if I said quads, one person with the killer quads, and you have to agree with me, Margie V. Martin. My God, it looks like her, it's like you ever watch like when they cook out, like we do those cookout shows and they do barbecue, they cut off this big side of a leg of a cow. It's like, and that's how her quads look like. It's like, almost like, you could take it and just chop it off and put them on in a smoker and make brisket. I mean, she has some killer quads. I mean, I just, I know she has a boyfriend, and, I, ooh, ooh. And what she don't do too many fringe videos anymore, you know. But she do, I think she did, but I think she can do a lot of like course guys between her quads. I think some guys would like that. There's some guys that are really into that. Best bicep. Hmm. Mm, if I could say, mm, I might say either it's between Iris Kyle. Um, I'm gonna throw in Linda Murray. Um, I know somebody's gonna tell me the Russian chick, Natalia Kosanova. Okay, I throw her in there, and maybe Hella Trevino and Andrea Shaw. Those I think are pretty good. And one person who had a great, you know, I think one person that I think about when I think about glutes, is Heather Foster. Heather Foster had amazing glutes. You got to think about it. She was from Jamaica, and even though a lot of women, they work out, they get their glutes tighten up, the butt tightens up a little bit, you lose a lot, but she still had a lot of thickness to her. I mean, and I think I even mentioned that to her on. I follow her on Facebook. She posted old pictures that say you had this great. You didn't have like the typical tight, bodybuilding glutes, the butt. You had the nice round, even though and I think it probably might have hurt her in a bit in competitions because they feel like she still have a little bit fatty, but you can't help that. She's black, and especially from being from you know from Jamaica. And just think women from Jamaica. I used to remember watching the Olympics, watch these tracking stars from Jamaica, and these girls be running, and they be pulling a wagon when they're running. They'll be jiggling, baby. They'll be jiggling. Now, let me see. Chest. I prefer. Basically, truthfully, I prefer uh silicone free, implant free female bodybuilders. You know, but the ones implants look nice. Some might overdo it a little bit. Like I know recently, um, Baba Caridi, from Italy. She competed at the Europa show in Spain, and they said that I think she said that she made comments that the judges said that she would have done better if her breast wasn't so big. And then you have Alicia Young, and that thing with Alicia. That's really her selling point. That's what guys get attracted to. She has a nice body. She's small, she's short, compact, and have these huge boobs. Early before her career, she was implant free, but she made a decision like so many other female bodybuilders made a decision. But great chest, I would say. Claudia Glamon, you remember her? She was a bodybuilder from back in the day. She was from Canada. Um, I would say Rosemary Jennings had a great chest. You know, you know. Currently now, mm, there's so many just pure like I think Andrea Shaw has a great chest because sometimes I can't tell if it's that those are breast implants or just her chest itself. And mm, mm, oh, I'm trying to think of who else. Um, Dr. Dina Westerfield. I love Dina Westerfield's chest. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is get some sponsors from, but this is just a little thing. I just a conversation piece. I mean, like I said, you guys, whoever you get a chance to watch this video, make a list. Like who's your favorite? Body part wise, who has the best chest, the best calves, the best back, the best glutes, the best quads. Biceps, triceps. One person I love who has some killer traps is Maria Flores, and I follow Maria on Facebook. Her and her husband Philip always posting her showing off her traps, and I tell her sometimes like like uh, can I be your massage therapist and massage your traps? I mean, she and can't believe it, she's almost in her 60s and she has an amazing physique for a woman her age. And also, she's also one who's silicone free. I would say breast implants free. So can't forget, not all breast implants are silicone, but generally that's the ones that most women gravitate to because it's more you know how I would say I think breast implants have that more that firm look to it compared to silicone. Silicone has silicone is mostly salt water uh, material they put in breast implants. But anyway, I was hoping Jared come on. We can really make a debate about this. I sent him a link. He might be busy. You never know. I know, he might be, out. But like I said, just something that popped up. Um, like I said, who's your favorite? Like, who do you think? What bodybuilders have the best body parts in competition? Or just not just competition. Just you ever see him like on social media or Like like you ever like I think some places where there's a more like a growing bodybuilding population, like California, most of right around the Venice Beach area, Los Angeles. I know recently one of the guys that follow me says that Texas has has a growing bodybuilding population, and I think that's kind of true because the where Texas is the Texas is kind of like it's not expensive compared if you leave someplace like New York or California. If we come down a little around the South, it is a little less expensive to live. The cost of living is a little lower compared to other states where it's a little higher. I think I had a nephew say he lived in New York. He was living in a one was it like a stage? It was a loft, something like that. It cost about me about ooh 2,500 a month in rent. I said, oh, and what I said, that's more than what I pay in a year in rent sometimes. But that's just how it is. But anyway, I really appreciate this few minutes. And I'm sorry. Usually we have a good long session and talk about some stuff, but that's like I said, I started this thing together. I was so many busy working on some other stuff. But I'm hoping we'll get some more interviews on here on Monday on Monday Talk Mondays. I was hoping to try to get out with Brittany Big Lemonade Brooks, and we talk about it again. But like I said, this is just something I put together real quick, over the weekend. Hoping that Jerry, I know I sent Jerry a reminder because usually he pops on, but I understand if he's busy, and that's how life is sometimes. But anyway, this is just your man, aka All the Way George Page, the Emperor of Female Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.